I'm here at two of my students' luxury house flip that's gonna make them $400,000. Their names are Landon and Boeckle, and they've been out here in Vegas crushing it for many years flipping houses. But this year in 2021, they're taking it to a new level. Between this house making over 400 grand and a wholesale that they did for over $300,000, things are about to get crazy for them. So let's go check out the house and see how they were able to pull this off. What's up?
What's going
Good to
on?
see you,
Welcome in, man.
Good to see you.
Come take a look around.
man.
Thanks for coming by.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Appreciate you for letting us film this, man.
Of course. Let's check it out.
Yeah. All right, so let's just jump into it, man. I'm looking at this kitchen over here, and it's absolutely crazy. This is one of the best kitchens I've ever seen.
Yeah, we did some custom stuff to this one.
Yeah.
Dual marble waterfall islands. Huge customization factor that we did here.
Yeah, I love having the double island because you can use it as a dining table. You can use it as like a party table. Buffet.
What you don't see though is all of the work that we had to do to create this second island.
Yeah, tell me a little bit about like the remodel on this because this wasn't cheap.
So this second island wasn't cheap and it wasn't easy to create either. We had a wall that was closing off the kitchen that started at the end and went all the way to where our pantry is now.
Wow.
So when you walked in the door, you completely stared at the back of your kitchen. So opening that up allows you to walk in and see the entire thing.
So did it kind of follow this?
Exactly. It followed this soffit right here. Wow. And the pantry, I'm standing actually in the old pantry right now.
Which, from the viewpoint of the front door, completely closed off this kitchen.
You couldn't even see it.
No, you couldn't see any of the factors, any of the back walls. You could not see anything into the kitchen from walking into the house. So that viewpoint really opened this whole room up.
Yeah. So the next thing I noticed that you guys did was this back area. Like I love the shiplap that you used right here. This stove is enormous.
Yeah, so this is a 48-inch range. Typically in the high-end properties, we put a 36. So this is the first 48-inch range that we've put in.
Okay. So is this like commercial grade? Like what would they say this is?
It's still residential, but it's just like that niche high-end appliance that you're only gonna find higher dollar range.
Yeah, definitely an upgraded appliance from the standard. And then this is kind of our, I guess, signature now, as the signature hood that we've been doing in a lot of our remodels.
You see it a lot now.
Yeah, it looks really good. I think I copied it on one of mine.
Actually, the application of it, though, is actually a very smart thing to do because buying a gigantic or an ornate hood for this, especially with a 48-inch width, would be so overly expensive. But these inserts that actually go in here are super cheap.
There's only a couple $100.
This is actually like a 30-inch hood, but you guys can make it look bigger.
Exactly.
Wow, that is smart. So you've got this huge fridge over here as well. Beautiful fridge.
This fridge took about 12 weeks to get in because of the pandemic. They're having a huge back order on appliances. So this brand new fridge cost about $10,000. It's a GE.
Every time I go into these luxury homes, I'm like, I gotta see the fridge, man.
Yep.
Like, beautiful fridge. So walking over here, you've got this living room that is beautiful. It's massive. Right when you walk in, it's just everything's open. And you catch your attention on this fireplace.
This is the showpiece of the house, right?
Exactly. We usually do what you probably see a lot of flippers do, which is the focal point of the living room gets a feature wall, and you put a fireplace and you put a TV over it. But since we had that available space over there, and that's actually where the old fireplace was, we took out the gas unit, decided to put the TV there and make some sort of art piece on its own. And we did that with this fireplace.
And this fireplace is actually made out of custom book match porcelain slabs. And the porcelain slabs, they're super expensive to fabricate.
Wow.
Yeah, this one was about $55 a foot to fabricate.
That's insane. I do love that you guys kept this the way it is because almost every single house you see, the TV isn't in the fireplace. And it's not like it looks bad, but it's just, you never see a fireplace by itself.
Yeah,
it would have left a huge blank space over here between the door and the actual show wall. So it really filled in all the spaces, but how could we kill the beauty of this fireplace? This thing is...
It definitely adds a level of elegance to the house that you just don't find a lot of rehabs in town or anywhere, really.
And then with the free hanging shelves on the side of it, nice and lit up, we love this wall.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Let's check out the master.
So walking into the master, one nice thing about the master in this house is it's separate from all the other bedrooms in the house. It's opposite side of the house, which is great.
Yeah, I love that. And this is a really big bedroom over here. You've got a nice little sitting area. You can go to the pool directly from here. You got good views of the grill and everything. Like, I like it.
It's situated really nice.
Well, the other part too that really is nice about this house is the 12-foot ceiling. You don't see 12 feet very often. Like, it feels enormous.
Right, every room in the house is huge, and it makes it brighter too. The windows are a lot bigger. There's a lot more light that's able to come in with the 12-foot ceiling.
Yeah, for sure. So let's check out that bathroom, because this, I was looking at this before we, started filming. I'm like, wow, this is like a 12-foot glass. It's, so many.
You gonna hop in there or what?
So much room for activities, man.
Let's hop in
Yeah,
there.
there's only, just 3 dudes in a shower.
We're gonna host our podcast now from the Master Shower.
This is the Master Shower podcast. Boeckle brothers.
Yeah, so we got the custom niches on either side. One thing I really like is the.
Before you say that, I didn't even notice this niche. Like, this looks like an art piece more than anything too. I didn't even realize. Oh yeah, this is a.
Since there is so much, I guess you could say, unused side of the shower, where I'm not under any of the faucets or shower heads, so it's really just a bench where you throw your stuff or towels or anything. Yeah. You kind of have to dress it up to make it look intentional.
This bench is super comfy and it feels very luxurious, and I like
Let's
it.
see, space for 2?
Yeah.
Space for 3.
Space for 3, guys.
Like we could,
All right. This is getting a little too weird for me now. Like, just us going in it was that was good enough. But now you got weird. But you got this master vanity that looks really good. Tell me about these mirrors. These got to be custom.
Okay, so these mirrors, you wouldn't believe it, as beautiful and as custom as they look. We have our contractor build these mirrors for about $150 a piece.
Wow.
The great thing about having him do that is every home's a little bit different. So no matter how large or small our bathrooms end up, we're actually able to make them to size and make them so that the layout of the sinks, the vanities, the makeup area, they all get the appropriate size.
Yeah, because you could adjust it this way. I mean, in this house with the 12-foot ceilings, you had to make them extra long. I mean, like, when you look at it, you're like, yeah, why do you need a mirror all the way up there? You're not gonna, unless you're Shaq, but it just looks really good.
So again, it's just so cool that we can do customization like that on every flip that we do.
Yeah, let's go check out those other ones and see what you're talking about. Actually, before we go over there, I saw this laundry room, and this is one of the best laundry rooms that I've seen. Like, there's so much room, beautiful shelf.
Big laundry guy.
Yeah. Well, I'm not a big laundry guy. I don't know, but I appreciate it.
Someone who moves in here is going to have to be a big laundry person because there's plenty of room to do it.
The wife or whoever's doing the laundry, the maid, like, they're going to love this place. This is one of the best I've seen.
Ton of extra storage too, 2 closets and
2 huge coat closets. It's a really nice laundry room to have.
Yeah. Over here, you got that beautiful dining room. It kind of looks like you matched the sconces over there.
Yeah, it's a little modern farmhouse theme throughout.
Yeah. So over here, okay, you got a nice office going on. I like this.
Yeah, we staged it as an office. I think it'd be nice to have in the home, but it actually counts as a bedroom because we added a closet and we happen to open up to this bathroom here, so now we have Jack and Jill.
So thinking through the luxury flip mindset and the profitability mindset of the deals, right? This was an office, so it wasn't considered a bedroom. So this house was a 3-bedroom, 3-bath. Adding the closet and access to the bathroom, it actually gave us a 4-bedroom. So we added the bedroom to the house, which in turn increases the profitability of the deal. So
yeah, and one thing to think about there too is nobody's gonna care that they have a closet in their office if they want to do it. But you're gonna lose a ton of buyers who are only searching 4 bedrooms and up, and they may never even see this house or know that, hey, I could have created a bedroom. It was there, I just, missed it on my search.
Exactly. So we think it added a ton of value.
Yeah.
Also a little bit weird to have a 4,000 square foot house with only 3 beds.
Yeah.
Seems like a rather large house to only have that limited number of bedrooms.
Yeah. So I think one of the biggest selling points of this house is you have a second master.
We do.
And it's like almost identical to the one we just saw.
It's just a mirror image of that other master on the complete other side of the house, which is nice, again, separating the others from the master.
Yeah.
But it's super wide open.
A couple things we did is we did want to make it feel like it was the secondary master. We wanted, for the owner's perspective, a difference of mindset between the upgraded master bedroom, which is mine, I own the house, and then the secondary master, which maybe the oldest child will live in, or the maid's quarters.
Your favorite kid.
Right.
Your favorite kid.
Your favorite child.
Who was the favorite child out of you two?
I was the middle, so I have an older and a younger sister. So the middle child gets away with everything.
And I'm the baby too, so I get away with a lot as well. Spoiled. We're spoiled kids.
You know, you didn't stage this room. Almost everything else was staged. You know, is it just not necessary?
Typically when we stage a house, we stage the main areas of the house. You stage the main living room or great room, the dining room, the kitchen areas, the master bedroom, and then we like to do all the bathrooms as well. So the secondary bedrooms are not necessary to stage.
Got it, got it. So you got in here, another big bathroom. You know, you didn't do the giant, you know, 3-man shower. I already had enough 3-man shower for all of us. But you got a nice tub. You've got this wraparound shower, which is
It's actually
nice.
kind of cool, yeah.
Yeah.
So it doesn't need a door, doesn't need any glass, and you just walk right in. Keeps
Yeah.
it all enclosed.
Yeah, no, it looks really good, and I think this is a huge selling point to the home. I mean, what did you spend all in on this home for the renovation?
Well, we started at a number and ended up at a different
What
number.
did you start at?
So we started at about 160,000 was our initial budget on this property.
Okay.
After it was all said and done, we're at about 200,000.
200,000 for 4,000 square feet. So I mean, dude, 50 bucks a foot on a luxury home, it's still good.
It's not that bad, and you know what, going 40K over budget on a home like this also isn't the end of the world.
And keep in mind, that includes putting an Illuma build over the back, a slider door, retiling the pool, doing a lot of stuff that we're not seeing right here.
Yeah, we haven't even checked out the pool. Let's
do
go
it.
see that. So I'm really glad you guys added this slider. This opens up everything, the light, and then you got this indoor-outdoor feel.
Plus, it's just fun.
Yeah, sliders are always good.
Man, adding the slider to the house was probably one of the best additions we could have made to this property. Because if you imagine, this was walled off with just a couple smaller windows. It really made the room a little bit, you know, much darker.
Yeah.
So now the light that comes in it makes it so much brighter.
What does something like this cost to do?
So a door like this, depending on, the only variability in the doors are really the height and then the width, and depending on how many panels you put in. For a door like this spans about 12 feet. It cost us about $10,000 for the door.
Not any labor, that's
No
just
labor,
material.
no install, but then a couple $1,000 to actually put it in and frame it and install it.
Okay, so call it like 12 to 15
12 to
grand.
15-ish, yeah.
Okay, and this is like a 9-foot door?
I think it's
I think it's
8.
8, yeah.
Yeah.
8-foot door.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you can imagine for 10 to 12 grand, the value that this brought to the house could have
much
been
value.
50 to 75.
The impression you get now walking from the front door, seeing through the beautiful living room and all we did there, through your new door, into the almost new pool.
I mean, every time we flip a house, you guys know this, like we always look at a return on the rehab money. So it's like, okay, spending 15 grand, this brings my value up 75 grand at this type of luxury level for sure.
Easy.
Yeah.
Easy 75K.
So you guys also have this pool, you retiled it, you finished this flooring, it looks great, and then you added that aluminum overhang, right?
Yeah.
How much does that cost?
Those aren't bad at all, actually. That one specifically, coming off of the house with 2 posts, only cost us about $4 grand.
Yeah, I think it was $4 grand, 4,500.
That's well worth it.
Oh yeah.
Especially in Vegas here, when you want to enjoy that outdoor kitchen,
Yeah.
but the summer heat is killing you in the sun,
Yeah.
it totally covers you.
And what they had over that originally was some beat up old Home Depot, like just sitting on the ground canopy. So it was like almost a pop-up canopy over there. So we really felt the need to add that.
Major upgrade, and I love the paint job that you did.
Thank you.
Like, the two-tone looks really nice. The tough part with exterior paint with the HOA is you got to get everything approved, right?
So annoying.
The most annoying
That's
thing ever.
probably one of the most underrated things that flippers don't think about is their paint colors.
Yeah.
Not just picking out good colors, but picking out colors that are going to get approved.
Yeah.
Yeah, also landscape. HOA is very difficult to deal with on landscape, paint, and any exterior modifications.
Yeah.
So if you're going to flip a home, you got to make sure up front to start working on those approvals.
Yeah. Side note, so, you know, my dream home is pretty close to here. And we were thinking, man, do we want to be a part of this HOA or not? And I'm like, no.
Definitely not.
Like, I want to just do whatever I want.
Yeah.
My architect is telling me, he's like, you're lucky you're not in this because they will not allow you to do what you want to do. I'm like, well, I guess we're never going to be in it.
The only way to build the home you want to build is to be outside of it.
Yeah. Or if they want me in, I'm coming in with no restrictions.
Yeah.
The Ryan Pineda compound.
I'll give you $100 a month, but I'm not following the rules.
No, I'm not even gonna give you any HOA money.
No money.
No way. You can have me and just say I'm in it, but I'm not paying for it. All right, man. I mean, the backyard is beautiful. The entire house is beautiful, but we always want to hear about the numbers. I kind of talked about it out there. I already gave up the scoop. Like, you guys are gonna make $400,000 on this home.
You let them know already.
I had to hook them in so they watched it till the end.
It's all good.
Yeah, tell me a little bit about the deal. Like, how'd you find it? What'd you buy it for? And, you know, we talked about rehab, but tell me about that.
Yeah, you know, people find it crazy, but we buy a lot of our properties right off the MLS.
Yep. Even in a market right now where there's no inventory, you're still finding deals.
Almost every single one we find on the MLS.
That's crazy. So you bought it for $915. Did you get a commission with that too?
So we take the half a commission, so we do get a little bit of discount off $915. So I think our all-in cost on the purchase was $906.
Wow. So you bought it for $906. We spent about $200,000 in rehab. You're all in for 1.1. You know, realtor fees, closing costs, about $100,000.
Another 100.
Yep. So 1.2. What happened after?
So when we bought this house, we originally thought that after repair value, or ARV, was 1.3 to 1.5. We figured, okay, we can make a 75 to 120K hit on this house. Not a bad deal.
10%, you know.
But of course, with where the market's at, we listed this property at 1.599, and we got 2 over-list cash offers at 1.65 million first day.
I want you to zoom in on this. That is how crazy the market is right now, that a house they thought they were gonna sell for 1.3 is selling above list price that's over 300,000 more than they projected. And they got 2 cash offers. Like, that's crazy. Like, do you think it was a reflection of the market? Was it a reflection of how great of a rehab you did? Probably a combination.
It's definitely a combination. We really tried to put our best foot forward with this house and spare no expense with the really cool things that we know people are gonna walk in and say, well, wow, I'm done looking. I love this one.
Yeah.
So we wanna give that impression, but also we can't ignore the fact that if you wanna live here in Roma Hills in a renovated 1-story, what are your options?
You don't have it.
You don't have
This is
it.
Right. If you want to live in Vegas in a fully turnkey renovated property, you don't have many options.
No, and even on our entry-level flips, I mean, to a smaller level, it's the same thing. Like, hey, you want to live in this area at this, like, you don't have a choice. You're going to pay this price or not. So it's crazy times, I tell you right now. And it's weird because as flippers, we're like loving it because we're going to make more, but also it makes it a little bit harder to find more deals, you know, so there's pros and cons. But dude, you guys killed it. I love seeing your flips every time. I was telling you guys many times, like, your renovations are top of the line, best of the best here in Vegas. Like I said, I think I stole your shiplap idea in ours.
You see a lot of flips, so we really appreciate that, honestly.
You guys are crushing it. And, you know, I was telling it about there earlier, like, you guys are crushing in the coaching program. Love having you guys be a part, and just seeing how much you guys have grown is just, I love it, man.
Yeah, we're really diving into the coaching side of things. You know, obviously kudos to you, and thanks to you for getting us involved in that. So, you know, we did start our own YouTube channel, the Boeckle Brothers channel, where we go in depth on the construction of this property and also our business. So, you know, we're really excited about that. We're really happy that you came by and, you know, to be working with you. So appreciate it.
Make sure you guys go subscribe to their channel. By the time this launches, they're probably doing their channel launch too, and they're gonna be doing some cool giveaways and stuff. So we're gonna link to it down below. Go check them out. Also go check out the Boeckle Brothers on TikTok and Instagram. And, you know, I think the type of content you guys are gonna give with these luxury flips and, you know, showcasing all of this cool stuff, it's gonna be really unique.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. But anyways, this has been a fun video. If you want to see more luxury flips like this, make sure you comment below and we'll try and tour more of them. You guys are just going to have to buy more so I can just film them.
You know what? We got one coming up in about a month, so catch us in a month. We'll do it again.
If you guys want me to film again, make sure you comment below and let us know, and make sure you're subscribed to them. And anyways, appreciate you for watching. Take care.